Is it gonna tell me on live?
Dalton,
I'm
pull that
live.
mic back.
Yeah, watch y'all's mouth too.
I can.
Hey there, everybody. How
I
y'all
can hear you
doing?
breathing.
That's probably just me.
Is that better?
Welcome to another Let's Talk Transformers Live. This is where I go over, with some friends and stuff. I have them on. We have a little discussion. Used to I'd answer questions and everything, and now I'm just doing it live. So today I got some
Apparently from under the sea. Fix your mic.
Am I under the sea? What are you talking about?
Sound a little under the sea.
Can you hear me now?
I feel like that's a Canadian joke, and we're just not getting it.
I guess so. Damn Canadians, man. Anyways, today I have some special guests and one little, I guess or whatever. We got Tyler from Stasis Lock.
Hello.
We got Dalton from Stasis Lock also.
What up?
And we got Dakota from, guess what? Stasis Lock.
Hey.
And you know why I got them on is because we are talking the masterpiece.
Which masterpiece? We know which masterpiece.
I don't know. I guess it's the buzz of the town right now. Is Black Arachnia. I don't know if y'all saw some pictures or something. Oh, it's on the screen also. So.
Yep.
So,
it's the only masterpiece coming out that matters.
I don't know about that. But that's another topic. But today we are going to talk about Black Arachnia, and we saw, overseas they're having a little get together, and we saw the bot mode, which we've already seen, which we saw color picks now, and we saw the alt mode, and like a lot of people expected, it's not as pretty as a lot of people would like it to be. So
don't say that around Dakota. That's sacrilege.
That is true. Dakota got a little defensive, but that's fine. We'll talk about that. But I want to hear what y'all's first reaction was, and what just tell me what y'all thought about it. Dalton, tell me what you thought about it first, man.
What I thought about is this like a Bionicle creation? Because it doesn't look complete.
Okay, that's what
you have to explain for the folks at home what Bionicle is.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I didn't really get the reference.
It just doesn't look like a cohesive shell for the abdomen.
Okay, but what was your when you first saw it? Were you like, "Eee," or like, "Ooh, that looks pretty good"?
I was like,
Okay, so you was kind of on the fence then. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Tyler. I know what
it's funny
think.
Because that's his reaction when he sees real spiders too.
I
mean, you're one to talk, Dakota.
All right, relax.
Tyler, what'd you think, Tyler?
When I first saw this picture, I love the bot mode. The bot mode blows me away. It's crazy. The colors are perfect. Sculpt's perfect. What I was a little iffy on this on the beast mode, and if I had to put it in, if I had to verbalize it, it would probably be like a. Eesh. That's the sound of eesh. That's the sound I made. And then to the next picture.
Well, okay. Well, go ahead. Whatever.
That one, ooh, baby.
Oh wait, hold on.
You're going the wrong way.
Go backwards.
There you go.
To this picture, it was a yeesh, like oh boy, and that's why I posted it. Like I want to know what the rest of the community thinks. Like, am I alone in this? Like that's rough. It's not bad. Like okay, it's bad. I will say it's bad. It's acceptable. I understand it's a beast, and they're doing with what they have, but that is almost unacceptable.
Well, where's it supposed to go, Tyler?
Sorry?
Where's it supposed to go?
I think it's supposed to go where it is right now, but I feel like they should have figured out a better way to wrap it up. Like bigger shell pieces or more shell pieces even.
So then you would sacrifice the accuracy of the robot mode just to have a more accurate beast mode. Or to have a covered butt, I should say.
I'm sorry. This isn't a beast mode. This is a robot strapped to 8 legs with 4 or 8 eyes. Like, this isn't a beast mode. You can't tell me that. This has got a little tiny You know what that is? You know what that is? It's a loincloth draped over the back of a over a robot,
Dude,
hiding in the back of a spider.
Bobby Skullface sounds so different over Google Hangouts. He's got a different tone to his voice in Google Hangouts. It's really weird.
Shout out to Bobby, I guess.
Let's move on. Dakota, what was your first reaction?
All right, let's go back to the first picture because that's the one that we saw the most of. That, I'll be 100% honest, was exactly what I expected. I expected to see some robot stuff coming out of that rump.
As did I.
And this is at a basically close to a 45-degree turn. I don't see where it's going to be any more or less revealing on anybody's display through any like pictures. Looking at it, like this is looking at it on a shelf basically for me. You got everyone else. If y'all are about 90-degree turnstile robots, okay, sucks for you. All two of you out there. I'm so sorry, dude. I'm so sorry, Matt. I'm so sorry.
He's passionate.
Yeah. So like, dude, this was fine. I was like, sweet. I'm digging it. I'm okay with it. Like, I'm still not at all upset that I'm buying 3 of them. Like, it doesn't feel like a chore. And I feel like when it feels like a chore to buy 3 because it's just like, ugh, then I think that's when I have a problem. But
let me be clear. I don't feel any type of way about buying this. I'm still gonna buy it. I'm still gonna be proud to own it. But I can admit when the beast mode looks like a pile of crap.
All right, let's go to the okay, but like that's the thing. Like they all have their shortcomings in beast mode.
Not every that last much.
One, except for Megatron. Megatron's literally the only one that doesn't have any shortcomings. No shortcomings in beast mode.
Except for this underneath. One does have the underneath. Underneath Megatron, he does have a little bit of robot kibble, but that's
his
fine.
butt. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
what'd you say, Dom? Sorry.
I was just saying this one's probably got the worst end of the stick when it comes to shortcomings.
Well, it does, but it's like, you look at Cheetor and he's got like for his entire back cat section is just robot legs with little bitty cheetah ankles hanging off of it.
But it's
like
just the legs.
Okay, this is just the butt of a spider.
No, but that's the body. There's a difference between 2 legs and the entire abdomen of a spider.
Dude, the 2 legs on Cheetor is the back half of Cheetor.
But you also have to take in consideration this is a fembot. It's just like RC. She's slender and she has a bunch of her stuff on the back. Her like fans.
All right, so
I do think that is something to consider as well. That this is. I don't think Tarantulas will be this bad.
So okay, so here's my deal. Whenever I saw the picture from this image, it was nothing overwhelming or underwhelming because I was like, yeah, that looks like the first picture just turned from the side where you see all the stuff just up in there. Like, I don't know why anybody expected it to be any different than this. And from what I've read in a lot of these comments, most folks have been like, yeah, we kind of figured this much. The only thing that like I can even remotely just kind of look at to suggest is like there's the little transform element ones that are coming out soon.
I think.
And would you rather have these pop off panels that you just set off to the side and push out off out of the way? Like, I don't know, like I don't want that. I don't care. Like, I don't care to have stuff I got to pop off of it to set it off to the side so that way the robot mode doesn't suffer.
Okay, let me ask y'all this. Were y'all, I know y'all are Beast Wars fans and everything, but were y'all talking smack about Bumblebee, about all his stuff?
This is where Tyler gets to eat crow, and I love it.
What?
That's why, dude. That Tyler, I feel like that's why you're little.
What do you mean why I get to eat crow?
Dude, you were talking so much smack about that Bumblebee backpack.
Oh, in comparison to Megatron, of course I was.
Oh yeah, but now it happens. Now it happens to Black Arachnia, and like
this isn't a backpack.
This is the back of a spider.
No. Yeah, and to be fair, the vehicle mode for Bumblebee looks all right. It looks exactly like the cartoon. This alt mode for the spider looks like crap. Where the bot mode looks amazing.
I'm glad we're getting it backwards. Like I hate that the spider mode doesn't do it for you.
I agree. Wait, what? You hate that it doesn't do it for me?
Yeah, I'm sad that the spider mode doesn't do it for you. Like, I mean, I get it. Like you had a higher standard in mind for this, and maybe mine was just right on par.
But at least, okay, we can all agree. At least it is the spider mode. If the bot mode was going to suffer, a lot of people, I think, would have been mad.
I do agree, and I can understand. I can understand why they took this route. I guess I just maybe you're right. Maybe I did expect a little too much because I'm used to the Takara magic with what they've done with Dinobot and what they did with now Megatron. Like those things are amazing with the way that they fold up and they hide stuff, and it's just it looks good all around. And then this, I know, absolutely. But I was okay.
I mean, Deluxe is making a point, dude. Like, Dinobot, more room to pack stuff in.
I'm trying to agree with him. What I'm saying is, I feel like I was expecting more of that Takara magic without considering that.
No, I get that too. I totally get what you're saying, Tyler. Yes, I mean, I totally get that. I'm just saying, like I just said, Dinobot and Megatron, you have a lot more to work with. With her, you don't really have a lot to work with. Where's all that stuff, all the junk in the trunk is going to go? But I get what you're saying, Tyler. I really, the Takara magic, I really do.
I would also, I mean, like, that's something else, though. Like some people were like, maybe this is mistransformed. I'll be 100% honest. I don't think it's mistransformed.
I mean, it's definitely mistransformed. Look at the legs.
If it is mistransformed, yeah, I see it. I was going to say, if it is mistransformed, then that's just a better surprise for us. Like we'll know for sure whenever we see the magazine scan images and when they put up the official images online.
Right.
But like usually Takara is pretty good about whenever they put these things on display that they're accurately presented in both modes as they should be per the engineer.
Tyler, how's it mistransformed? Where does mistransform?
Well, see the leg part there?
What I'm poking at?
That should be flush to the body.
Okay.
The way it's sticking out like that, not a single spider in existence has their legs sticking out like that.
Okay, gotcha.
It's just, and I kind of feel like maybe that the back shell's a little mistransformed, just because it's so right directly over the spider eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, and a big part of this is that a lot of people I don't think are considering is this is a hand painted prototype, so you're going to be able to.
Well, we're gonna I don't know, man. I would not assume that it's a hand painted prototype.
It's a painted prototype.
It's definitely a painted prototype, but as far as hand painted, I wouldn't go that far.
Would that make a difference if it wasn't hand painted?
As far as handling it goes, I mean, if it's painted, if it's not from the machine paint and it's not, molded final colors, say they just had a paint sample that was meant to be painted, then like handling it, they would need to handle it with a little bit extra care, so that way they don't scratch anything.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you this: so they did, put up where they showed everything that's coming with her and everything. Is this blue little background going to show up with her?
Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes.
I don't know. Is it 4 pieces or 8 pieces?
They say it's 4.
4 pieces.
Okay, that's going to be so beautiful. Just playing it, man.
Absolutely.
I'm excited for that.
And that's what I'm saying. I am not excited for this. I'm completely excited for this. It's like Dakota said. I don't want to eat crow when it comes to making fun of figures that I don't believe are up to snuff. And for me, the beast mode for Black Arachnia is not up to snuff. And we've just talked about this probably a couple times over on Stasis Lock about our Beast Wars fans' bias towards Beast Wars Masterpiece. And we've all agreed, yes, we are biased. So it is now my job in recognizing that to try not to be biased when looking at things. So now this is me trying to be unbiased. There are flaws in that beast mode, and I believe that it's not up to snuff. I believe that looks subpar to what we've seen with the other ones. Yes, is there a reason for it? Sure. But is it still unsightly? Kind of.
Yeah, acceptable.
I think a lot of my deal is just being so used to seeing a lot of these things at shows. Like I said, I'm still not 100% convinced that it's mistransformed. I'm just not. Like I said, usually Takara does the better job doing it. I still think that once we get the actual promotional images of her in both modes, then we'll know more what we're dealing with. Because like, what if those go back? You can go back Deluxe to the either or. That one's fine. Yeah, this one right here. No, this one right here is good. What if all that robot shit junk up in there? What if it, curls up? I'm so sorry. What if it? I mean,
Taylor, come on now.
what if it? I got off work early and I had a little bit of a drinky drink. But what if all that wraps up a little bit neater, a little bit nicer, compacts away? You're still gonna get some of that bronze and some of that gold showing through. But what if?
Correct. But what I'm saying is, if that is how it is presented, like if that is how it is presented to us out of the box, this is how it's expected to transform, and that's how it's supposed to look. That is unacceptable to me.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
I think the color's a little biased, to be honest.
Go ahead, Dalton.
I do kind of understand where you're coming from, Dakota. Like right now, this could just not be all the way tightened up. Like even some of the best people out there that can transform things don't get everything lined up right. Nothing's completely tabbed in. So I have a feeling that's what's going on here.
What constitutes someone? Yeah, what constitutes someone as the best Transformers fan?
My diction wasn't good there, so. Anyways, oh my god,
the best Transformer.
I'm saying that not everything was probably tabbed in.
Would it be a Transformer?
He transforms.
Oh my god, here we go. What I'm saying is not that everything's probably tabbed in. You're probably right about that. If everything compacts a little bit more, I think it'd be maybe 10, 100 times better.
But to go back to what Tyler said real quick, like I'm not a big fan of spiders. I have this thing called arachnophobia. They scare the fucking the crap out of me. I'm not trying to do it on purpose, man. I'm Deluxe. No. All right, look.
Oh my god.
No, you're not.
You're shutting down your channel, Deluxe.
All right. Let me restart. Let me restart. Spiders give me the heebie-jeebies. And Black Arachnia isn't really one of my favorite characters. Like she's very far down on the list as far as like characters I wanted to see next, or you know what I mean? For me personally, she just wasn't that high up, but I'm still super fine. Maybe it's because of that. Maybe it's because like to me, she was a mediocre character and but I'm also super fine with the beast mode display that I'm gonna have of my Beast Wars masterpiece.
So you accept it's mediocre. That's all you're.
I mean, yeah. Can I argue that maybe the reason you're fine with this is because this does a mediocre job at representing a spider?
I mean, it could very well be. But
that's all. We get it, Dakota. It's not.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I'm saying that as like, it's not Avid to me that I have to defend this until I go to sleep. Like Dinobot was a different story. Like I'll fist fight anybody over Dinobot. I'll meet you at a con and I will wipe your face.
I will slap you in the face.
I will wipe your face with the pavement.
This thing looks just like you stomped on it, so I think that's why you love it so much in Beast Mode.
I think Hasbro and Takar need to hire Dalton because he's the best transformer.
Oh my god, here we go.
Send him, send him to all the shows.
Yep.
At least like top 1% Transformers.
Okay, well let me ask everyone here a question then. Is it wrong to accept that you are biased?
No.
No.
Is it wrong to admit when you are being biased?
No.
Mm-mm.
So in the case of this, could you admit that maybe you're just being a little biased?
That's the thing. Like I just told
Beast
you.
Wars?
That's like I feel like I just explained why I'm not biased. Why I'm biased, but why my decision, like where I'm standing on this, isn't from a biased standpoint because I don't give a crap about the character compared to others, and
Improvements.
I just don't care about spiders. Like I'm not a big fan of spiders. to
Right.
begin with. So I still think it's acceptable. Is it great? No. Is it Megatron great? No. Is it even Dinobot great? No. Is it Cheetor great? Yes. I would put this on the same exact podium I would put Cheetor on as far as acceptability goes. 100%.
I don't know if I'd do that.
I would, absolutely. Backwards ankles and all.
That was awesome. Well, I stopped sharing and everything, so I just want to see what people was talking about. And thank y'all very much for joining us on this little thing. I really appreciate that.
Deluxe and the potty mouthers.
Yeah, I know the sailor.
It's because it's still so close to when we did Stasis Lock this week.
Yeah,
that's it. See, Dakota has a lot of excuses, man. If the wall was built on excuses, we could build that wall already.
Dude, I was like, careful. You're supposed to say sheet.
Oh yeah.
Is it
sheet? Yeah.
Is it like rock sheet? If the rock sheet was built on excuses.
It's a slim yet long structure.
So I know y'all gonna hit this hard, on Stasis Lock and everything. But so, Dakota, you're in for 3. How many are you getting, Dalton? Probably just one or 2. Now, who are you gonna borrow money from?
Who have I borrowed money from?
I'm just kidding. Who are you gonna owe? I'm sorry. Who are you gonna owe?
Probably PayPal.
Amazon Japan.
You're getting one. So, Tyler, how many are you getting? Just one also?
I was gonna get the one. Yeah.
It's really and truly. I feel like we should ask Joe how many he's going to get because like Joe's the only other one. Joe and Brian are the only other ones that are in on like multiple purchases.
Okay.
I would just like to add before we change gears in this topic that I think that Black Arachnia is not the best representation of the beast mode, but I think that when Tarantulas comes around, I think they'll be able to represent Tarantulas' beast mode easier than they would Black Arachnia.
Well, do you think they'll do a retool of her to do
No.
Tarantulas?
I don't think for
There's no
Masterpiece,
way.
I don't think Retool and Masterpiece go hand in hand anymore.
I think. Well, see, I don't think that. But what I will say is, I don't think that. I feel like if she was going to see a retool or even potential redeco, she would have been priced closer to Cheetor's price.
I don't
But
think for
if you
different
notice,
characters.
If you notice, Cheetor was about half of like MSRP of what Black Arachnia's MSRP is, and I feel like that's going to play a lot into it because her MSRP is like right at $140.
Is it 140? How about it's like 120?
No, it's 140 MSRP.
140?
Well, Primal's was closer to hers.
That's another thing though. Like that's not Japan price. That's
fair enough.
That's accessories. That's paint. That's what I mean.
Right. Yeah. And she comes with
nothing.
Yeah, she comes with a lot more. But like I'm trying to compare to Cheetor, and she comes with a lot more than Cheetor did.
Yeah.
But like there also just isn't that like you may get the all silver Black Arachnia from that one episode, and that's a very stretchy maybe.
Okay, what about the height? What about how tall is she? She's gonna be shorter than a lot of these too, right?
Yeah, I think she's like under Cheetor's height.
Like a head shorter.
And Tarantula should be a head taller than her?
I don't know.
Tarantulas is taller than Cheetor.
He'd be about Primal size.
Let me ask you this, okay? Since $140, okay, does it warrant the price just because you're getting a bunch of accessories that you're not really going to use? They're going to go right in a box, or would you want a bigger? Which I know you can't make her taller because she has to scale and everything. But does the price warrant a lot of accessories?
I will chalk that up to it's better to have a gun and not need it than to need it and not have it.
I will also. Let me just real quick. She doesn't come with a lot of just ignorant accessories that you wouldn't use. The only she comes with I think 1 or 2 extra faces and then a helmet for that one thing from that one episode. And those, that's it. Those are the only things that could. Those are always needed. Those are but like that little helmet accessory. That's literally the one thing that you would keep in the box. Like I can't think of anyone.
MP36's helmet.
I can't think of anyone who would display this without the spider webs, because she does come with the stand and she does come with the web, so she
Megatron didn't come with the stand, and so I'm happy that she comes with the stand.
Right. So she comes with the stand, she comes with the web effects, and like the other accessories is like her gun, the hook missile, and the cord. So you can have
have her swinging.
You can have her Spider-Manning it up or whatever. But so I think the stuff that she's gonna come with isn't like a bunch of it's not like MP Prime 3.0. He's got a lot of stay in the box accessories.
Gotcha.
A lot.
Starscream head.
I think there's a price on different options when it comes to these displayable figures, because this isn't your typical just Hasbro $30, $40 figure. You know what I'm saying? This is a masterpiece. It's sculpted beautifully. It's painted perfectly, and it's something that you would want to set up and do like professional photography with. Like we see a lot of toy photographers out there. You yourself, you're a toy photographer now.
I'm excited to do this one. Everything. Let me say something real quick. Larkin's Lar. I'm sorry, not Lakin. Jeebus. I think the accessory she comes with makes sense, so I'm okay with it. But let me ask you this: would it be cool if Takara started doing this? If they started offering you get the bot and maybe a head sculpt or whatever, and then offered the accessories for a higher price? So you got two different price ranges. Would y'all be cool with that?
I would be against it because I love the inclusion of the accessories.
Well, you can still buy it.
Right. But instead of like, because I am all in for any and all accessories they want to throw in, I would end up spending more money in the long run for the accessories.
I think what he's saying is we pay the $140 for the one that we're getting right now, current day, or we pay $100 or $120 for one without all the accessories.
Do you think that would be a good option for them to maybe seek out? Like, a lot of people don't want the accessories. For her, it does make sense to have these. But for other ones, like if you had an option of just getting, like one or two head sculpts and a gun, and you pay, $40 less, I think that would be a great option for, collectors.
I don't think it'd be $40 less, but yeah.
I think it'd be a great option for those who collect multiples. That way, they don't have to worry about keeping, the accessories in a box for another figure.
Yeah,
that's true.
I don't know.
As someone who collects multiples, like, I'm still keeping the boxes that they come in anyways. So, there's really nothing.
Because you're going to resell them later because you're not a true collector. Is that one?
Yeah, because it's all an investment. It's all an investment.
It is, really?
To go back to Jesus, no, it's not an investment. To go back to like what Tyler was saying about like how photo friendly the Masterpiece line is,
and even display friendly.
Well, yeah, it's just like whenever people would walk into my room, like eyes were locked on the MPs, 100%. Like of all the shit that I have, they were locked on the MPs.
That's true for me too. When I record the Tedious podcast, shameless plug, all my co-hosts that I ever have come over, because I record in my collection room, that's the first shelf that they go to is the Masterpiece, and then from there they go to my third-party shelf because I only have two of them.
What about the meth shelf?
The what?
The meth shelf.
The meth shelf?
Methamphetamine.
How are you going to tell us not to swear and then mention contraband? Relax.
I know. But this is a Christian channel.
I apologize.
But to go back to the photography aspect, like there's a lot of dudes that take these pictures
and girls.
Yeah, and girls that take these like outside pictures, like Jet Bolt and Plastic Spark and 6.0, like just Matthew like those are just the ones that like of course Matthew Deluxe Baldwin, but like I'm like outside in the nature shots, you know what I mean? Like where I think these figures really shine is in that environment, and like they're perfect. I feel like what we have, they're perfect for that environment. And
you can still, just talk about the Spider-Man and pictures and everything. If you take some front pictures and, like you said, maybe a 45-degree angle, I think they'll still look good. Especially like put her in grass or something. I think she'll look really good in some tall grass or something.
And grass, or honestly on just a flat background, like the black or the white. Like at that front angle, front facing, and 45-degree turns. I think it's perfect and fine, and like that's within the reasonable display ability of it. Like,
oh yeah, taking pictures. The angle is has to do with a lot of it, to make a good.
Don't say perfect. Fine is acceptable. Don't say it's not perfect.
Okay.
Don't say
for
perfect.
me, it's okay.
Acceptable.
It's greatly acceptable. Like I mean, like to be fair, like perfect would just be a statue, right?
Right.
But definitely acceptable. Like no doubt in my mind, acceptable.
See, I think Megatron is perfect. I think Dinobot's perfect. I even think Primal's perfect if you get him at the right angle. But like, I don't think there is a right angle that you could get this Black Arachnia at to take the perfect picture.
I can't.
Because
like,
there would be
I'm gonna
so
strive.
much robot kibble.
I'm gonna strive to prove you wrong. I'm gonna strive for that.
I'm up for the challenge. I'm up for the challenge.
I mean,
if you can prove me wrong, by all means, I'm up for it.
I would be the one that would be up for the challenge. But yeah.
Hold on, I gotta interrupt y'all. Oh my God, Mike Kincaid is in the chat. Give it up for Blackout Shout, people.
That's an internet celebrity, people.
I have made it to the top of the mountain, y'all.
That's a real celebrity,
dude. Mike Kincaid doesn't even come into my chats. So.
Oh my God!
Since Mike's watching, I just want to say, go Raptors.
All I'd say is I'm blessed. I am blessed, and I hope his other better half is doing okay. I really am.
Dude, praying for Vanessa.
If he's still here, can we just ask him real quick? Like, is she okay?
But and Mike, is Vanessa okay?
Oh, Mike said, I laughed out. He said, "There's no porn to look at," so I ended up here. I'm like, that's fine. I will accept that. I will accept that. That there was no porn, so I understand. But anyways, to get back on the subject, and thank y'all everybody came in to watching that. I really appreciate it as always. What else y'all want to talk about? I mean, I guess we've really talked. What we can mostly say. What we're gonna.
Hey, man.
I'd like to reiterate, like, the backs of Transformers are nothing to freak out about. That includes Road King, Masterpiece Bumblebee, Masterpiece Prime, Black Arachnia. Like,
yeah,
that's my stance. That's my stance all around. Is that, like, who cares about the backpack?
And also, like, what you guys say on SCU, Deluxe. Like, if it works for you, that's all that matters. Or right?
Yeah.
Is that something along those lines?
If you
like it, you win. If you like it, you win.
If you like it, you win. Like, that's like the really polite way of just being like, you're wrong.
I know what I truly mean it. Whenever Mike said that Vanessa was okay 3 times last night, so that's good. I'm happy she's okay. Like, I need to see the video, but whatever.
Gotta get those rookie numbers. Gotta get those numbers up, son.
Well, what I really say when I say that, if you're happy, I'm happy. Like, that goes off with with the knockoff crew and everything. The knockoff, it's just I'm happy. I want people to be happy when you make a purchase. Are you justifying? Yeah. Are you saying that you like it and you're trying to justify your purchase? Yeah, that's fine and everything. But like I said,
Deluxe is saying, "Oh, you're stupid."
No, I am truly happy. If you are happy and with your purchase, that is all that matters. Because I don't pay your bills, I don't pay for your Transformers. So whatever you like, that's what you like, and whatever I like, And I talked to this about last night. Whenever you're trying to criticize people for their stuff, they always for some reason Transformer fans always if you can't say anything smart or anything back, you always go you always tackle them personally. You don't talk about the reason why they don't like something. You always say something. Well, you know what? You're fat. It's just like it's so
what,
dude? Kind of like Dalton said to Tyler. Like, just first thing when we all got into this hangout.
Yeah, what? He opened up. Oh, nice stairs, fatty.
Is it easy on the stairs?
Yeah, you breathe harder than a turtle shell.
What I'm saying is like, when people argue on the internet about Transformers and everything, they don't attack, your reason why you don't like it. They start attacking you personally.
They attack the person, yeah.
How do y'all feel about that? Like, if I say that I love this Black Arachnia, it's the best thing in the world, and blah, blah, then somebody comes along and says no, and I'm like, well, I like it, that's all that matters. And you're like, well, you're fat. That's what it leads to.
That's the closest they will ever get to punching you in the face.
Look.
No. I'm not even joking. That is the closest they're ever going to get to being able to either insult you or hurt you.
That's the closest and it's by choice, because like if they have the opportunity, they still won't. Like, I've
Exactly.
been on my fair share of the receiving end of that kind of rhetoric in the fandom, and like there was a dude at a convention within the last 6 months or so.
Was it Mike?
No, it wasn't Mike. We beat up Vanessa together.
Oh, that got interesting.
No. It was a dude. It was a dude that knew I was there, but like I didn't know he was there. And he said if he saw me, he was gonna punch me in the face. And like I made it abundantly clear. I wore a shirt all day Saturday that had my name on the back.
Had your
of it,
name
right?
on it.
Well, yeah, like I was pretty easy to pick out, but like nothing ever came of it.
And you know what? I had the same thing. TFCon Toronto here just last year. Someone said they wanted to come up and say something to my face or something like that, and I walked around there with my head held high, and nobody said a damn thing. So it's the closest thing. It's the closest thing people are going to get to punching you in the face. Is just saying something about you or your family or something really nasty to try and get at you, to try and hurt you, because they know face to face, person to person, they'll never be able to.
I think people get too bent out of shape over some damn toys.
I agree,
and that's what it really boils down to. Like not even if it's because you like something and because they don't. It's just like because you're breathing air that they may have to breathe one day too. They just don't like it, and it's
Well,
you know what I think we should do, Deluxe? I think every time you have the Stasis Lock crew on your channel, there should be a Stasis Lock swear jar. And every time one of us swears, we got to put $1 in a jar for you.
I'll be rich, dude.
You know what I mean? And then by the end of it, you can buy a Masterpiece Beast Wars on us.
Yay. Kato, he said in the end, we all just playing with toys, so I don't get why anyone can attack another collector. That is true.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely. I do it. Like I don't attack people personally. I just like to have fun. I like to razz people. What?
I wouldn't say that. Whatever.
Yeah, that's definitely a lie, Tyler.
No. Like when it's friends and it's different, but like when we're on the boards and whatnot, I don't go after people's families. I don't go after, you know what I mean? Like when it's friends, like
but you won't go after your enemies' friends.
Dude, if you call me fat on the internet, I will kill your entire family.
The only problem with that is I believe you.
Mike also said Dakota got drunk at TFCon Chicago and gave me the eyes and told me to stop by his room as soon as Vanessa fell asleep.
dude, Mike wanted to know because I told him I was drinking, and sometimes I get a little frisky when I've been drinking. He was like, dude, just give me let me see the look real quick. What do I need to look out for? So I gave him those hungry eyes look. And he was like, all right, man, I got it. And like, he'll forever remember that, man. He'll be on his deathbed and he'll be like, Dakota there with the
I'm not gonna lie. I get some Dakota time in June, I think. Is it Little Rock Comic Con?
Yeah, Little Rock Comic Con.
I get some Dakota time, so I want to see that look too. So
Yeah.
Oh man.
But is there anything else you want to talk about?
You gotta hang out with us Friday night, Matt.
Oh, yeah.
That's when you'll get the eyes.
I'm coming up.
Yep.
I'm coming up Friday, and I'll spend most of the day Saturday and everything. Probably Saturday now. I don't know. I think we're having a pizza party or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I got switched to a pizza party. So
Cool. Hey Mike, go Eagles.
Go Eagles, man. Man, forget the Eagles, man. Trash. Do y'all want to talk about anything else? I mean, I think we covered Black Arachnia, and I'm sure y'all going to cover it more.
Well, I mean, what's your 401k looking like, Matt?
It's all right. I mean, it's not the greatest. I'm not really putting into it right now because I need to.
Can I get the first 16 digits on the front of your credit card and the last 3 digits on the back of your credit card and the expiration date?
8675309, and on the back is 1999. That's when I'm party. That's when I'm party.
Oh wow, he's got one of them international credit cards.
Yeah, I got a black card. I got a black card, man.
That's what. Whoa, easy.
Oh, that's racist. But anyways, yeah, I think we covered everything that we can about Black Arachnia. Like I said, y'all are probably going to cover it in a lot more details on Stasis Lock. So tell everybody where they can find y'all and all that good stuff. Tyler, you go first, man.
Hi, I'm from Stasis Lock.
That's it? Really?
Yep.
You're shy? Okay.
Yep.
Dalton, where can they find you, Owen people?
You can find me everywhere. Daltonians TFs.
Well, there you go. And on Stasis Lock every Wednesday.
All right.
Y'all
And
too professional with this.
Dakota.
I have been doing another show for 3.5 years before Stasis Lock.
I am Dakota. You can find me everywhere at Primal Sabbath. These two are my underlings. You can also find Stasis Lock on my channel.
Okay.
Because I own Stasis Lock, therefore I own Tyler and Dalton.
What are you talking about? Listen, before you turn this off, Stasis Lock is like a trailer, and Dakota's one cinder block, and I'm the one on the other side. Okay,
Dude, because like what's the one on the other side goes missing every other week for 2 weeks?
that's true. It's a
For
Rocky
2
trailer.
It's just,
Did somebody get some big boy pants, man? Since they got their show, you know what I'm saying? Somebody got the big pants. But it's fine. That's cool.
Oh,
I run Stasis Lock like a dictatorship now.
It should. Yeah, I mean, that's how it needs to be ran. I mean,
also, keep an eye out for on Deltinian's TS coming up, a live interview on Between Two Chugs. That's his version of Matt's show around 30.
Nice. That's cool. Hey, I love some chugs and everything. I like to be between chugs and everything. But beside that, I would like to say thank you very much. Everybody came in and watched again. I really love doing this. This is fun. I mean, you get to hang out with your friends and talk Transformers. I mean, what could be better? I mean,
Thanks for having us on, man.
Yeah, thank y'all very much for coming on as usual. I think I'm going to do another one tomorrow night with some other figure action, another podcast. I don't know if you ever heard of it. It's pretty good. So yeah, go down and hit that like button. It helps the channel out. Go down there and sub to me, and definitely
to subscribe.
Exactly, and actually share my stuff, man. I'm almost to 2,000. I need about 150. So try to get me there, and I might have a drawing or a little thing for y'all or something. I don't know.
Wow, bribery. That's a new low.
It happens. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. So yeah, and also I'm fixing to be on Kato's Toy Box. I'm fixing to do his little interview thing too. So go over there and check on Kato's Toy Box. He's a really good dude. I'm excited. And I guess as always, I will see y'all on the next Let's Talk Transformers Live, I guess. And as always, Hell Hasbro. And good night, folks.
Hell Hasbro.
I need tickets to that Deluxe Baldwin World Tour.
I wish I had a world tour, man. Let me stop that broadcast real quick.